because I was actually attending Otakuthon. Yeah! And it was a lot of fun. Yeah! So that's why I didn't really stream much at all. Like that's why I was gone. For those who may not have seen the previous streams where I mentioned it. But yeah. Also, today we're gonna be focusing. Today we're gonna be focusing on episodes 24 and 25 since we were supposed to do it last time, but we got sidetracked and yeah. Yeah! I repurposed you into an alarm clock. An alarm clock? What? I'm now an alarm clock. Actually, wait. I just realized that you might be onto something. Actually. Did you get lots of cool swag? Actually, I didn't get as much. Because I was with friends as well. I didn't get too much, but I did get some things. I got some things for myself. Yeah! Also, before I forget, let me say hi to everybody! I'm gonna go based on the participants list! Hi Brock, hi Bryant, hi Caleb, hi Cliff, hi Dark Shadows, hi Delta Viridian, hi Derek, hi Jessica, hi Kevin, hi Lightning, hi Lloyd, hi Marshall, hi Mazidin, hi Red, hi Robert, hi Torrance, hi Ultragon, welcome! Yeah! Oh, hi Tinker Bunker, welcome! Yeah! Hi Lutz of Quebec, welcome! Did I get everybody? I think I did. Did I? Hi Bomberfish, hi AJ, welcome! Yeah! Also, wait, there was something I missed. Having Plum going off as an alarm clock would be terrifying, would it now? I mean, you guys are kind of used to the Plum scares. Oh, Quixie! Thank you for the yellow super chat. Thank you. Sorry for not being here for a few weeks. I was dealing with some mental health stuff with myself and my family. I'm going to start coming to the streams a lot more often. It's okay, Quixie. I'm glad you're back. But don't worry. Like, I am sorry about what you were dealing with. But I'm glad you're feeling better, though. Yeah. Like, if ever there's anything that you need to take time away for, like if it's for your own mental health or anything, like don't worry, it's fine. Take as long as you need. But I'm glad you're back. Yeah. Hi Tyler, welcome. Also, happy belated birthday, Tyler. Yeah. Wait, head pats? Thank you for the head pats! May I get a birthday hug? Birthday hug! Belated birthday hug! Yeah! Yeah! I just started my senior year of high school. Oh, congrats! I'm glad you're having fun! Yeah! Wait, there we go. Okay. My hair was kind of like in the middle of my headphones. it was a bit weird for a second. Oh yeah! Yeah, for Otakuthon, I was with friends for most of the time. And yeah, and I did end up getting a few things. And I did get to meet Bree's mom! Yeah! She was so sweet! Yeah! We were trying to, like, I met her on the last day. Yeah. You said hi to me, right? I'm pretty sure, but if I didn't, hi, Xavier, welcome! Did she smell like cookies? I think she did. Yeah, I didn't really notice, but but regardless, she was super sweet though, and it was so nice. It was so nice meeting her. Yeah, and also it was funny because basically I didn't know how to approach her because Bree's mom was at was at Bree's meet and greet, and like she was talking to the people who were in line and all, and I didn't really know how to. I didn't really know how to get like get her attention. So I basically have if you guys know my friend Curtis, basically made a plushie of me, a small little plushie. I think I have the image somewhere. It's been a bit. But I have a little plushie of myself, and I didn't know how to. Yeah, Curtis made it, and I didn't know how to like approach myself, so I was just holding the plushie, hoping she would notice, and it did work at one point. Hi, Richard, welcome. She mentioned missing you at Offkai. Yeah, we did miss each other at Offkai, so we didn't get to see each other at Offkai. I was wondering if you're just too shy to join the meet and greet. No, I didn't know how to approach it. Because I knew that, like, by the time I had gotten there, I knew that the lineup was closed. So, obviously, I didn't want anyone to think I was, like, trying to get in line, even though the line was closed. Yeah. My birthday is still going around because my parents are trying to celebrate 2 birthdays, which is me and my brother. Oh, I see! Happy birthday to both you and your brother! Yeah! Also, hi, Robert! Welcome! I remember the anime con I went to this year. I got a lot of positive attention for carrying a huge Freeman plushie. Oh, nice! Yeah! I think, honestly, like, conventions are usually so nice. Because there's a lot of fun stuff. And I feel like, honestly, like, anime conventions feel like, you know, it feels like you can just express yourself, and it's really nice. It's a really nice way to, like, you know, like I can't talk. Oh my god, this is gonna be so hard. Oh, this is supposed to be a yapping stream too. But yeah, I feel like basically, like, you can really be yourself at an anime convention. Yeah. So I'm glad a lot of people we're like giving you a lot of positive attention for your Freeman plushie. Yeah. Did I miss any inside jokes while I was out? I don't think so. I don't think so. Nothing really. There hasn't been any inside jokes. Any new ones? I don't think. They wanted one too. Yeah! Yeah, I'm sure. Basically, like a lot of like, I'm sure. I can't talk today. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? This is what I get for not streaming for a few days. Oh, but it's okay. But yeah, I though that it went well, Caleb. And that they even wanted their own favorite plushie. I really want to go to an anime con. Yeah! I hope you'll be able to, Adriel! It's honestly really fun. I got a few pictures of, with a few VTubers as well. Nice! Yeah! Was it, the Brie Bunny Pixie? Yes, Brie at Cookie Box. It was at her meet and greet that I met her mom. Because her mom wanted to meet me. Because we missed each other at Offkai. Yeah! Yeah. Brie's mom was so sweet. Hi, Chris! Welcome! It's Plum time. It's Plum time! The birthday boy is about to go right now. I hope you have a great stream for today. Bye, Tyler! Thank you for stopping by! And also, happy birthday! Or belated birthday again! Yeah! The Freeman plushie was quite expensive. Care to guess how much in Canadian? I'm gonna say $80 Canadian. Because I think that's reasonable for an expensive plushie, right? I'm gonna guess. Or it's probably like, no? Wait, is it higher or lower? I'm scared now. If it's higher, I'm scared. It better not actually be higher. Much higher? Wait, how big is it? Wait, actually, it's a big Freeman plushie, isn't it? It's a big plushie, right? How much? 150? I am not sure. She's very big. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe 150. Is it that? How are the cats? The cats are doing well! Is she bigger than Plum? I'm still like, come on. I'm 5'5". There's no way that plushie is. There's no way that plushie is bigger than me. Like it's not life size, is it? It's not a life size plushie, right? 300! How big is this plushie? How big is that plushie? $335. How big how big is that? What? I have a photo. Actually, please share, because I want to know how big that plushie actually is. I'm scared now. How much room space is it taking? Yeah, that's another good question. How much of a room does how much space in a room does it take? We're in Discord. Good question. Wait, let me see. I guess you could put it in the I just realized I don't really have an IRL. Wait, do I have it? Wait, I forgot. I don't really have an IRL picture section, do I? I guess like either one of the general chats, I guess. It's as big as a baby. Huh. Okay, it's not as big as I thought, but still $300 is a lot. Hi, Sheriff Pumpkin, welcome! Excuse me. Okay, we shall see the plushie in a bit. Also, I do have a Discord as well. If you, it is 16 plus though. You do need to be at least 16 to join. Yeah. want a life-size plushie now. A life-size plushie would probably be... I mean, those would be even more expensive, I imagine. I mean, I guess it depends on what the plushie is. Yeah. Also, wait, did I say hi, Chrissy? Hi, Chrissy Carpenter, welcome! I think some of the plushies used for the Freeman and Mimic cosplays were quite big. Oh, maybe. Okay, that would make sense, actually. I have the cat with me. Cat! Give little pets for the cat for me! Yeah! Yesterday when I was walking over through high school, I have a friend that's really short, 4'11". She called my name and I missed her, and I actually looked over her and didn't see her, and she got upset. Oh no! I hope everything went okay though afterwards. It's okay, Quixie. I know I'm sure it was just a little mistake. She says hello. Yeah! My old workplace used to sell a 5-foot wide turtle and stingray plush. Oh, that's huge. Wait, okay, time to see the plushie. Wait. Oh, it is big. Oh, it is big. Okay, I see what you mean by the size of a baby. That is a big plushie. And now I see how it would cost. It would cost that much, but I don't like. Part of me sees it, but part of me feels like it might have been like maybe a little bit less. But then again, I don't know. It was wrapped up in plastic. Ah. Yeah, it's okay though. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay. Oh my goodness, wait. How long have we been yapping for? How long have we been yapping for? Uh-oh. We need to get into the episodes. I hope you're doing well right now. I'm at the fire department for work. I have the night shift for tonight. I'm just gonna say this. I am tired. It's okay, Chrissy! I hope everything goes well during your night shift! You can do it! Yeah! That reminds me that in college, in the college dorm, we had a mascot that was a blue teddy bear that was adult human-sized, and nobody knew where it came from. Huh. A big blue teddy bear mascot. That sounds cute, though. Well, they just came up with it, and like the college just stuck with it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the big blue teddy bear, though. Yeah. I think it's quite cute. Back to Precure talk. Yes, we gotta get into the Precure talk. Okay, so basically for those who are new to Precure talk, basically I go over the latest episodes of Precure. Lately, it's been I've been kind of experimenting. Where basically I used to do it bi-weekly, and then I changed it to monthly recaps. But not yesterday, but last time we streamed, we were supposed to cover 4 episodes, and we only got to cover 2. And now we're doing the other 2 that we didn't get to cover yet. Yeah! It's kind of a bit of a work in progress in a way. Right now, there's a massive storm heading through my area where I live, so I'm guaranteed I'm going to be very busy tonight. No! I hope you stay safe, Chrissy! You got this, though! bad as as everyone's fearing. But please stay safe. There's a hurricane supposedly coming over here. Please, anyone who has any hurricane or storm warnings, please be safe. That sounds so scary. Yeah. Excuse me. I have a tickle in my throat again, but it's okay. All right. So, going back to the episodes. Ba, 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 ba. One more thing. Wait, what is it? It's okay though. Wait, what? What's the one more thing? The favorite plushie can smile and frown depending on her angle. Wait, really? Wait. Oh, I think I can kind of see it. I think I can see what you mean, yeah. So if she looks up, she smiles, and if she looks down, if she's looking down, she's frowning. Yeah! The angle does... I can see how that would work, yeah. That's so cool, though. But, I mean, usually Freyren, I think, has, like, a neutral expression on her face. She doesn't... Yeah, she's kind of a little stoic. But she does... I feel like that makes when she does show emotion, it's even more precious because it's, you know, it makes it a rare moment, you know. One time, me and my dad went storm chasing and we saw a massive tornado. I'm gonna see this. I was surprised how massive it was. Oh wow, that must have been crazy though. Like storm chasing in itself is very brave. It's a very brave thing to do, as long as you're careful. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna be going over episode 24 and episode 25. And basically these episodes are gonna have to do. This episode has to do. Well, they both have to do with like taking breaks and all. Actually. Okay, so. So, the episode 24 is actually supposed to focus a bit on Tanaka. Yeah. And basically, the episode starts with him showing his morning routine and all. My question is, how do you have so much energy this late at night? I am also very eepy, so before the stream, I was eeping, so that might explain it. I get quite eepy off stream. Hi Max! Hi KB Slayer! Welcome! Holy cow, it's Plum. Whoa! Whoa, no way! It's me? Plum! Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Now I'm just thinking, you know the Crash Bandicoot meme? That was like, it did a few rounds like a few years ago. Where basically, you know, it's just Crash Bandicoot going, whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm just thinking of that now. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? It's very silly. The cursed Crash, yeah. They just go, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Wow. I need to look at it again. It's been a while. I want to see it. I want to see the silly. The silly whoa. Whoa. Wait. It's just so silly. It's so silly. I love it. Anyways, okay. Excuse me. Okay, so the episode does begin with Tanaka showing off his morning routine. And I think for this episode, it might be a bit easier to summarize, but we'll see. We shall see. I'm gonna try to keep the summaries as brief as I can. Although we'll see. Sometimes I say that and then we still get sidetracked. But anyways, Tanaka is showing off his morning routine, and then Puddydun comes around, and basically Puddydun is basically like greeting him, and now as we all know, Tanaka lives with Puddydun and Melodon. They basically took over his house, and now his house is completely is a lot different. It's decorated to Puddydun and Melodon's liking. Yeah, it is cute though, I will say. I do like how it looks. It's very cute. And so basically, Puddydun really wants to eat breakfast with Uta this morning, and Melodon ends up waking up, realizing that Puddydun is not next to her, and then she starts panicking to try and find Puddydun, because Puddydun basically flew off to go eat with Uta. And she's mad about this, because Melodon only wants to be with Puddydun, and she does not like it when Puddydun is with anyone else. And so Melodon goes ahead over to Uta's house. I'm going to eat. Good night, everyone. Have an amazing night and morning. Bye, Quixie. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. I'll have you know, they live with him, not the other way around. Yeah, at this rate. Yeah. And so, Melodon makes it to Uta's house, and she greets Puddydun and tries to be the bestest friend she can, or to try and get Puddydun's attention. And yeah, and then we learned that apparently Tanaka has a bit of a fear of dogs, because Kyutaro, Uta's dog, comes out to play, but Tanaka is a little bit, he seems very uneasy towards Kyutaro. And yeah, apparently Tanaka has been, it's not anything bad, but it was scary for him, at least. I used to have a fear of dogs. Oh, I see. I'm glad you overcame that fear, though. Yeah. Actually, maybe we'll get to see Tanaka come over his fear of dogs. Maybe. Who knows? But yeah, Tanaka does like the dogs were just like. The dogs just wanted to, like, you know, be affectionate and all, but Tanaka was, yeah, a little bit scared. Yeah, he did not enjoy that experience that much. But he still reluctantly tries to play. He still reluctantly tries to play with Kyutaro, regardless. But yeah. He still tries. Despite his fear. Yeah. And then afterwards, Kokoro and Nana arrive. And they basically mention that it's the first day of summer break. And Tanaka, that makes Tanaka realize he's never really had any summer break. Or, well, he has not had a break for 10 years apparently. 10 whole years he's been just working non-stop. And he actually does a lot. Like he patrols around town and picks up litter. He always finds something to do to take care of. So he's never really had a break. Tanaka is not good with dogs since he came to the human world. Yeah, he's not used to dogs. But at least with Kyutaro, he's kind of. I mean, he did at least try to play with Kyutaro. And so, in order to give Tanaka a break. The girls all agree to help out with the various tasks that Tanaka usually takes care of. Yeah! They want to be able to help him. And so they decide they were gonna take care of cafe glitter, but then Tanaka said he'll take it easy, and by take it easy he meant going to go on his patrol, and that's when Nana steps in and says that she'll take on the patrolling duty, and then Tanaka decides, okay, I'm gonna sort all the fan letters and all the presents that the Cures have gotten. And Putty then steps in and says that she'll take care of the fan mail. But Tanaka's not so sure about that, because there's a lot of fan mail. But Putty then is determined to let Tanaka to be able to rest, and Merodon steps in. Merodon steps in and says that she'll help Putty sort the letters. And Kokoro also decides to step in and help Putty and Merodon. Yeah. And so with that, Tanaka basically is left to just basically take a break. He can actually take a break. Yeah! And then meanwhile, with Team Chokiri, Zachary is quite. Zachary, as we've been over, he is very, very tired. He's exhausted from all the overwork that he's pretty much been forced to do by Chokirine. Like, Chokirine has not given him any sort of break or any sort of downtime whatsoever, and has been forcing him to keep going out, and it's really like taking a toll on Zachary. And yeah, Tokirina like refuses to let him like have a break. Like she only promises to give him a break if he succeeds with their mission. But it seems almost impossible at this rate. And so that's when Zachary is looking for some sort of relief, like from all the stress that he's having. And then he ends up watching Wink's video. Interestingly. He basically feels like he's feeling comfort in Wink's song. Yeah. I had to go do something real quick, but I missed. We're talking about episode 23, 24 right now. Yeah! Foreshadowing? Perhaps. Who knows? Excuse me. Okay. And so Tanaka, meanwhile, back in town, Tanaka is kind of not sure what he's going to do. Like, he doesn't know how he should spend his break, honestly. And then also Zachary ends up going into town, despite him wanting to take a rest. And he's really not doing well, and he's getting very exhausted. And that's when Nana ends up finding him. Because if you guys remember, Nana is supposed to be patrolling. And so Nana ends up helping Zachary like recover a bit because you know, everyone deserves a break. Like, despite this, even though they're technically enemies, like, Nana feels bad for Zachary, like, being so overworked. And, like, even, like, she realizes even he doesn't have to be this overworked. Such a sweetheart, yeah. And so, later on, they go to a bench, and basically, that's when Nana gives Zachary some water and also like a handkerchief, her handkerchief, in order for him to cool down. And that's when Nana also mentions that it's okay for Zachary to show weakness sometimes. It's okay, like, he doesn't need to be strong, like, he doesn't need to pretend to be strong all the time. And despite everything, Nana does try to convince Zachary to stop taking the kira-kira, although that's when Zachary basically like stands his ground and like he says that like he hates kira-kira and that it's basically his job to take it away and he can't stand it. And yeah, even though Nana was trying to encourage him, Zachary ends up leaving. Although, like he did, like he may have, like despite like getting upset with Nana, there's still like he still like was like he was still listening to Nana, and he realized he's starting to realize something a little bit, that maybe Nana was actually onto something. things are going all right. Like the Kokoro, Puridun, and Merodon are trying to sort the fan letters. Although Puridun is getting a little bit confused with the letters, and they start to, Puridun is starting to get a little bit overwhelmed with everything. And meanwhile, while Uta is taking care of Cafe Glitter, she ends up causing a little mess of her own. As we see, there's poor Puridun being overwhelmed. And then poor Uta made a mess. Nana was only trying to help, yeah. It was sweet of them to let Tanaka take a break, but they seem to be less efficient at the job than him, yeah. They get, yeah. But they're trying, they're doing their best. Yeah. And so, Tanaka ends up deciding to relax at a hot spring. Although he tries, but he can't really get himself to relax, so... Yeah, and he starts worrying a little bit about the girls. And so he tries calling them to make sure that they're okay. And yeah. And Uta claims that everything is okay. And that everything's under control, although it's kinda not. And so Tanaka trusts Uta that everything is fine. And although he does like shortly after he does realize like he needs to go back. He can't like he has a feeling that something's off. Nothing to see here, all is okay. Everything is not okay. Yeah. It's basically like that. It's basically like that one you know the little like that drawing, the meme of the dog where and the house is on fire and it's just like this is fine. Yeah, it's not fine. This is fine, yeah. It's basically that. And so Tanaka ends up going over to check on everybody. And then meanwhile with Zakuri, he's still trying to find some more kira to take. And then he finds someone someone who went who just got out of the hot springs. Who has a kira. But also, Zakuri also forgot to give back Nana her handkerchief. He still has it. He forgot to give it back. But anyways, it doesn't matter. He ends up creating the Kudayaminda, and then Puridun senses the Kudayaminda. But in doing so, she causes all the letters to kinda scatter. And yeah, everything is unsorted again. Man. They were working so hard. Yeah. And so okay. And so they Kokoro and Merodon are okay with the fact that the letters all got mixed up again. But they taking care of the Kudayaminda is more important. And so they get to the scene. And then that's when Nana sees that Zakuri is taking kira again, and yeah, she's upset that that Zakuri is still like taking Kirakira despite what she was, despite talking to her, to him about it. And so the cures transform, and then they start to fight the Kuramina. They go ahead and fight it. She's still trying to reason with him. Yeah. And so they do manage. They do manage to. The battle is quite short, and they do manage to. They do manage to trap the Kurayaminda and basically free it. They end up performing, I think, yeah, it was Trio Dreams, and then they end up freeing the Kurayaminda. And then after everything, Zakuri ends up Nana ends up confronting Zakuri again about everything. And she tries to reason with Zakuri again, but Zakuri still doubles down, and basically does not like the fact that Wink is being so nice to him, and then he declares that they're enemies and that he hates Cure Wink, and then he disappears. Even though for a moment, he does seem like he regret what he said. And yeah, and afterwards he does regret what he ended up saying, and he ends up thinking about it. Victory, but at what cost? Yeah, man. Because it's also because of Zakuri is also under a lot of stress right now because of Tokirine. Tokirine keeps making him do so much work. He's very stressed. I feel bad for Zakuri, honestly. Given how he keeps excuse me, he keeps getting overworked and all. It's not fair. He deserves a break. Even though he's a villain, he still deserves a break. Overworked and overheated, yeah. And so the girls get back home, and then they find out that Tanaka has been working on a lot of plans for the cures. It's weird that we don't even know what their goal is. Yeah, that's true. Now that you mention it, I mean, as far as we know, it's just to collect as much Kirakira as possible, and to plunge the human world into darkness. I think that's the goal. But we don't really know that many motives for the villains right now. But I'm sure their goal, the villains' goals, will be explained in due time. Because we've had like with Wonderful Precure, we didn't know for the longest time. We had no idea what the villains why the eggs. It's been a bit. I forgot what the eggs were called. But you know, the eggs with the garu-garus, the garu-garu eggs. We had no idea what why they were being who was summoning them, and who was creating them, and who like who was trapping the animals basically in the the animals from the Nico garden, and basically like turning them into gadu-gadus. We had no idea of the motives until like fairly late into the season. So I'm guessing, and given some of the similarities with this season and Wonderful Precure, like I feel like things are gonna be explained in due time. Because I have noticed some similarities, at least when it comes to the villain's motives not being like really explained until a good while into the season, and also the fact that this time around, even though the team composition is still different, it still has a similar motive. Like, for example, Cure Nyami and Cure Lillian were technically their own duo until like episode 30, basically. So, and I'm noticing, I have a good feeling that soon enough, especially with what we'll see with Megalodon, I'm not gonna. I think it does come up a little bit in the next episode, and also episode 26. But I have a feeling that Megalodon is going to finally like accept at least the cures. Maybe not fully, but at least to the point where they can be like a full team. Because we still have yet to see their full transformation, like their full group transformation with all 5 of them together. Like, it's still been separate, you know? So I think, like, those are at least the 2 similarities that I've noticed so far with this season and Wonderful Precure. Basically, the 2 teams concept, and then eventually merging into one team, and then also the fact that like we barely know anything about the villains until very late in the season. There's still a lot we don't know yet, like what's Megalodon's backstory. I have a strong feeling we will know in the 30s. Like, I don't know when exactly. Wait, actually, let me see the titles again for. What were the titles for the episodes? Hold on. I'm just gonna take a look at the episodes again. But I have a feeling we are gonna learn more about Megalodon very soon. Soon, I feel it will be soon. Yeah. I'm really interested in what Megalodon's sealed to become Cure Kiss. I thought at first it'd be her love for Puddington, but nope. Yeah, and that's kind of the twist that caught us off guard. It's not. Like there's something that Megalodon cherishes more than Puddington. What that is, we still don't know yet. I'm just going to see, because there is an episode. I'm not gonna say the title of the episode, but it does strongly hint towards more lore with Megalodon. So yeah, because Precure does release the episode titles for the month in advance. And this episode has me thinking that maybe we might see a bit more with Megalodon soon. Like there's definitely, and I feel like even after that episode, there's gonna be more, obviously, because they're definitely setting up Megalodon. They're definitely setting her up to be like a major plot point. What that plot point is, we don't exactly know yet. But she definitely has some, she definitely holds a lot of significance to the plot in some way, but we just don't know how. Yeah. Sorry for my little ramble there. Yeah, I do know. Like it's just the fact that like the like Lightning's comment about like not knowing what the villain's goal is like stick out to me because it is true. We don't really know that much about the villains aside from the fact that they just like their goal is to get Kirakira. What the Kirakira is going to be used for? Like, is it just to like seal it away? Probably. I guess. But yeah, I'm sure we're gonna know the motives of the like why Darkine is like doing all of this like soon enough. But yeah. And I do have my own theories as to what could possibly happen. But I'm not like then again we don't know for sure. But I'm very sure of something at least, or two things at least. You think Puddington would provide some exposition in episode 1? That's true. That's true. Or like maybe in a slightly later episode, like earlier on. But that is a good point. Or the Queen could have provided more info. We haven't really seen the Queen in a while now that I think about it. When was the last time we heard about the Queen? Like since Puddington and Merodon became Cure Kiss and Cure Zakyun and Cure Kiss, right? That's basically the last time we heard from the Queen. Huh. It's been a bit. I'm sure we'll see her soon. Obviously, she can communicate telepathically, so... Yeah, I guess only time will tell. Since Tanaka returned from Kirakira... Oh yeah, that's right. But it was basically like him, it was basically the Zakyun Kiss arc. I like to call it the Zakyun Kiss arc, basically. Further than that, it was during their first meeting. Wait, you mean the last time we heard about the Queen? Because no, the last time we heard from the Queen was basically with in the Zakyun Kiss arc. Again with Tanaka going to seek out to talk to the Queen. But actually, now that I think about it, the Queen hasn't really said anything afterwards. Like she hasn't been in touch with the Cure since like Cure Kyun came along. Yeah, I don't think she appeared afterwards, aside... Like, she hasn't had a formal... Well, I mean, I guess she knows who Puddington and Merodon are, but she still didn't have, like, a formal, little meeting with everybody since then. Oh well, time will tell. I'm sure, like, there's still... We're just about at the halfway mark of the season after all, so there's still a lot that could happen. I think she appeared when they were talking about Merodon. Yes, and what Merodon sacrificed. The Queen obviously knows what Merodon sacrificed, but what she said was basically that they'll find out in due time what Merodon sacrificed. So obviously, what she sacrificed is very important. Is an important plot point, but we just don't know what. Okay, let's finish the episode, and then I think I'll take a short break. Yeah. Okay, so Tanaka had actually prepared a lot. He prepared a lot for the Cures. Like he's managed like a whole schedule and all these activities for them to do. He still worked on his time off, and he had a lot of ideas as well. And everyone is just shocked about this. But basically, even though Tanaka's rest was short, it made him realize, basically what he needed to do, and gave him a lot of other ideas as well. And then Poyudon feels bad because she didn't really sort, because the letters were still not sorted, and Uta feels bad as well because things didn't go quite as expected at the cafe, and also Nana didn't really finish. She got distracted with her patrol, that she didn't really get to finish the patrol. And they all wonder if Tanaka is upset at them for not finishing everything. But Tanaka just laughs and says, and basically realizes that he'll just have to pick up the slack. And yeah, basically, the episode does end there with Tanaka laughing. He's laughing joyfully though, because at least everyone still did their best, but he's still he is glad though that that he's still there to help the cures and all, and do the and take care of everything. He loves feeling useful. Yeah, exactly. Is he laughing at you or us? He's laughing at he's laughing about the situation. He's happy. He's happy. He's not laughing at anybody really. He's just glad that he can that he's able to like Darren said, he loves being useful. Yeah! And that's the end of episode 24! Yeah! Okay. That being said, I think I'm going to take a short little break. And then we're going to be talking about episode 25, which is also a very interesting episode as well. Like I said, he probably feels like his work is relaxing. Yeah, I guess when you do get a routine, and stuff is it just comes naturally. Even maybe it just doesn't feel like work for Tanaka. You know, when something comes so naturally that it doesn't really feel like it doesn't feel like work. That's probably how Tanaka feels about a lot of the stuff that he does. It's just part of his routine, and he just likes doing a lot. Okay! I will be back. Also, wait, did I say hi, Ego? Hi, Ego! Welcome! Sorry about that. I took 3 weeks off back in December and it felt weird. Yeah, I guess when you're used to doing things, it feels strange not doing the things that you're used to, so yeah. And Tanaka didn't even last a full day. So, just relaxing, so yeah. I guess he just really likes he does taking care of things. Yeah. But it is the moral of the story though is that it is important to take breaks though. Taking breaks is definitely important, as we were seeing with Zakuri as well. The episode surprisingly had a bit more focus on Zakuri as well, which I was surprised about. But it makes sense. It actually the overlap with Tanaka taking a break, even though they didn't really interact. The overlap with Tanaka taking a break versus Zakuri being overworked, it does work. It does make sense. Yeah. been unemployed before. I love free time, but it can also be depressing. Yeah, when you don't really know what to do, like, I guess when you don't really have a routine, it kind of feels weird after a while. Yeah. Okay! Speaking of breaks, we're gonna go take a break ourselves. And then afterwards, we're gonna be talking about episode 25! Yeah! Alright! I'll be back soon, guys! Don't be silly while I'm gone, okay? basically, we do start off the episode with Nana. Nana is playing the piano. Yeah! Nana is playing the piano, but she's thinking. She's still thinking about Zachary and what had happened. What had happened the other day. And she's worried. She's worried about him. Yeah. And then we do see that the next day, the girls are invited over to Nana's house. Yeah! They're invited to Nana's house, and we actually didn't really get to see Nana's house that often. The melody she plays is beautiful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's from her own song, if I recall. Yeah, but it's still pretty. La 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 la. It's so pretty. Yeah. Hi, Sama. Welcome. Okay. Where were we? That mouth? Which mouth? Wait, Uta's mouth or? I'm guessing Uta's mouth. But yeah, we didn't really get to see much of Nana's house so far. On the left, okay, yeah, it's Nana's. Not Nana. Uta's mouth. But yeah. And so, Nana had basically invited everyone over to have some treats and to just talk, you know. And so, they get to eat some macarons basically from France. Since as we were told before, her mother does often tour, so she's not often around. Yeah. And then, as they're talking and eating the macarons, the girls, Nana ends up, the girls end up talking about going on trips together. And that's when Uta recommends the sunflower fields, which currently have free entry, so they can basically go on a free trip to the sunflower fields. And this definitely catches Nana's attention, and she really wants to go. And so does Purita and Melodon, and Kokoro as well. They all decide to go to the flower fields. Yeah! Hi, Valentine's Eve! Welcome! Yeah! Today I learned how to say macarons. I think actually, I think because there's two different kinds of... Okay, there's macarons, like macaron, which is basically... It's spelled M-A-C-A-R-O-N. That's a macaron. But I think macaroons are different. They're different than macarons. There's actually a difference between them. Oh, actually, there's a picture here that shows the difference. Because I always saw people write macaroons, and I was always like, huh? Wait, it's macaron. Macaron. And I was always confused by this. But basically, I can show it here. Okay, so the difference between macarons and macaroons, that's the difference. Basically, macarons are the pastries that are super hard to recreate. I heard that macarons are notoriously hard to make, and you have to be extremely precise with them, otherwise they won't turn out as good. And then macaroons are apparently they're also a treat, but they're basically they're basically like these cookies that have coconut in them, basically. And here's Coco. Hi, Coco. Coco says hi. But yeah, that's the difference between macarons and macaroons. Yeah. So I always heard macaroons, and I was like, "What? It's macaron." I always thought I thought people were like just mispronouncing it, but it's actually two completely different desserts that just happen to have similar names, and they're also like similar sizes, I think too. So, but yeah, they're different. They're different though. Yeah. What's wrong, Coco? Oh, Coco's being a little silly right now. Coco, don't be too silly now. Yeah. Okay. Now that we got the macaron versus macaroon out of the way. Oh my goodness, Coco's still being silly. Coco! Why are you being silly? Now I know, now you know, yeah! How did we get to pastries? Cause basically, they were eating, the girls were basically eating, macarons. Yeah. I didn't show it, but basically, I'll show the macarons here. They were having macarons. And oh wait, hold on. There we go. See? They were eating macarons and all. So yeah, that's how the topic came up. Cause there's and I think someone said macaroons. But yeah. Oh, it was Richard actually. Yeah, Richard said now I don't know how to say macarons, but yeah, that's why I brought up the difference. Vive la France! Yeah. But anyways, so the girls end up going to the sunflower fields, and yeah, and so on the bus ride to the flower fields, the girls notice that something feels a little bit off with Nana, and Nana admits that she can't stop thinking about Zachary and how he acted and basically what he was going through. And basically Zachary did thank her originally, for helping him. But still, it's a strange situation because Nana was still helping out of despite them being enemies, she still helped him out. And yeah, and she was quite hurt when basically Zachary said that he hated her. Yeah. Also, don't forget to hydrate, everybody! I kind of forgot, and I slowly got out my water bottle. She knows that they're enemies, but she still shows concern. Exactly! Yeah. And that's why she's kind of torn right now. And she starts thinking that, she wants to try talking to Zachary again, because there's a chance that maybe he's not as bad as, he's not as evil as he's made out to be. And Uta and Kokodo are super supportive about this. And yeah. And so they make their way over, and they also realize, bring up the fact that Cuddy was also also ended up becoming good in the end. Like, he got purified, and he didn't want to Cuddy didn't want to collect Kira Kira anymore and be against Kira Kira and all. And basically be he didn't want to be evil. He wasn't as evil as they made him out to be. And so there's a chance that they could be similar. Like Zakuri could be similar to Cuddy. But this is when Merodon claims that light and darkness don't mix, which is something that she has alluded to before. But yeah. And this will be what Merodon says will be important in a moment. So they make it to the flower field, and it's super duper pretty. The sunflower, there's so many sunflowers. They're so pretty. Look at all the sunflowers. I've actually never been to a sunflower field. I kind of want to now. It looks like it'd be fun. I was gone for a bit, but I just want to come back and say good night, everyone. I gotta wake up early tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye, Adriel! It's okay! Thank you for stopping by! And have a good night! She's very melodramatic and cynical. Yeah. But I have a feeling, because as we've seen, aside from Puridun, Merodon is very closed off from everybody. She does not all she cares about is literally just Puridun. But who knows? Again, we were talking about earlier, I have a strong feeling that Merodon at some point is going to become more accepting of the cures, and we're gonna see something that kind of alludes to that in a moment. So they're at the sunflower fields, and yeah. And so they end up exploring the sunflower fields, and it's so nice. And also we get these cute little pictures of Puridun that I think Merodon took. I think it was Merodon that took them. Oh yeah, it was Merodon. We get these cute little pictures. And honestly, they're so cute and adorable. We got this one. Look at that! Isn't it cute? It's so cute. Puridun just frolicking among the sunflowers and seeing the butterflies. Oh, it's so adorable. And then we have another cute image of Puridun just being laid back on a sunflower. It kind of makes you think I never realized it, but sunflowers are quite big. They're quite big, and I didn't realize that. But yeah, because if Puridun can rest on a sunflower, that must mean they're quite big. But yeah. I wish I could see that in her human form, truth be told. Yeah. I don't know if they will if they will show their human forms outside of the transformations. Although at this point right now, I don't see I kind of understand why they haven't, because there's kind of no need to right now when you think about it. Because outside of Zakyun Kiss, there wasn't really a moment where Puridun and Merodon needed to be human, you know? So, like, it makes sense for them to not have human forms right now. Or at least not to use their civilian forms outside of the Kiss. I mean, maybe there'll be something that where they will use their civilian human forms, but at the moment I just feel like I think it's just because it's not necessary, really. It's just kind of not needed right now. So, although I will say it is sad that we don't get to see what their civilian outfits could have been, but it's still like I understand why they're not showing, like why they haven't shown their civilian forms. As kind of sad as it is, but it makes sense because there's never been really a need for them to use their civilian forms outside of the Kiss. So yeah. But anyways, so Melon is having fun taking pictures of Purion. It could still be on the table. Oh yeah, for sure. Like we're still halfway through the season, so there could be a chance that they could end up using their civilian forms outside of the Kiss. We just don't know if it'll happen or not. But as of right now, there's been no real need to. But anyways, and during everything, they're having so much fun. And Uta ends up startling Nana and Kokoro as well. And then they decide to take a picture, but the picture doesn't really go too well because Uta had to set up the camera herself. But yeah, she ended up Uta ended up tripping, and that didn't go too well. So, afterwards, after struggling with the camera, they then meet Hanae, who basically, Hanae is basically one of the owners of the flower. She basically lives in the flower fields, and yeah, her home is in the flower fields. So she basically works in the flower fields as well. And so this is when Hanae offers to take the photo for them, basically. And Uta gladly accepts her offer, and yeah, they're able to take a really cute picture. It went from this to this. Yeah. It's just funny how clumsy Uta is sometimes. Yeah. And also, just to show who Hanae is. This is Hanae. I'll show her in a second here. There we go! Yeah! She's the one who ended up taking the pictures. And she basically takes care of the flowers, the sunflowers. Yeah! Uta and the rest of the girls are impressed at how much effort it takes to grow the sunflowers. And so that makes them appreciate the flowers, the sunflowers even more. And yeah, and basically, seeing everyone enjoy the sunflowers, it makes Hanae really happy. And yeah. And then meanwhile, basically this strikes a thought for Nana. Because Hanae mentions that she loves her job, and this makes Nana think, does Sakura like his job? Is he happy with his job? Given everything? Hi, what's taking So, meanwhile, Zachary is pondering. Zachary is just pondering now about everything that happened between him and Kirwink with the conversation that they had, and also he still has the handkerchief. He did not give like, despite everything, he still did not get the chance to give the handkerchief back to Nana. Fun fact, did you know that sunflowers always face the direction of the sun? When the sun moves, so do the sunflower heads. Wait, then what happens when the sun sets? Does it just stay in that position until the sunrise? Like, until sunrise? But that's cool, though. But I wonder what happens when the sun sets. I guess they just stay there until sunrise? And then when the sun starts to come out, they start moving towards... It goes back into its initial position. Interesting. I think it's supposed to move back overnight to face the morning sun. That's so cool! I never knew that that's how they work. But it makes sense then. It makes sense why they're called sunflowers. They really do rely on the sun. Yeah! Hey, Pets! Thank you for the head pats! Sunflowers also face the sun in Minecraft. Wait, there's sunflowers in Minecraft now? Wait, how long have sunflowers been in Minecraft? When were sunflowers added to Minecraft? I don't remember. Oh wait, okay, maybe they were added when I. Okay, maybe it's just me. What year were they added though? Wait, was this recently? 1.72. When was 1.72 released? Maybe they were, and I just never realized. Wait, when was... I don't play Minecraft enough to really know. Oh, 2013. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Maybe I just forgot that sunflowers were in Minecraft. But even though, regardless, I never realized they also face the sun in Minecraft. That's a cool detail. Yeah! But anyways, back to the episode. Zachary is still like pondering about like his conversation, like his interactions with Nana. And then Chokirine comes in and starts questioning what he's doing, since he's obviously not working. And then Chokirine basically scolds him for not working hard enough. And then Zachary he ends up being brave enough to say to suggest that Chokirine tries to go out and tries to get the kira kira. And that just infuriates Chokirine and basically forces him to go out again. Although Zachary did try to reason with her in explaining that that he was almost at the point of exhaustion, basically. He was basically about to... he was overworked to the point that he was going to, faint. Had it not been for Nana, he would have fainted. Yeah. But anyways, he's left to go out once again to gather Kira Kira. But then, while he's pondering about everything, and the fact that he told Nana that he hated her, a mysterious figure appears. don't know who this person is, but they look oddly familiar. Like, they look oddly similar to someone we might already know. We don't know too much about this guy yet, but we know he's a villain. But he does look oddly similar to someone. Yeah. And apparently, we learned that this guy's name, I don't think it's mentioned at first, but this guy's name is Jogi. Who is he and why does he look like Hibiki Kaito? Yeah, exactly. He does kind of look like Kaito. But what is his relation to Kaito? Whomst is he? Who is this guy? But anyways, the back with the Cures, they all decide to have a picnic, and Puriden is also very excited because there's her favorite octopus sausages again, and then Megalon ended up making a giant octopus sausage, which makes Puriden even more excited because she loves octopus sausages. What does it mean, meow? Mama, meow, meow. Who could it be, meow? Mama, meow, meow. Yeah! Puriden's super excited about the octopus sausages. One big octopus sausage. It is indeed. And Nana does praise Megalon's efforts to make the giant octopus sausage. And yeah, until afterwards, they're all resting. Everyone's resting after eating, and Nana decides to go. Nana starts to go somewhere, and then Puriden ends up asking Nana where she's going. And Nana says, "Oh, I'm just gonna roughly just go for a walk." The key word is roughly here. Because, yeah. Because roughly is basically, like, she basically says in Japanese, she mentions zakuri, but zakuri is also like the word for roughly. So yeah, she's just roughly going on a walk. But then, not too long after, Uta and Kokoro wake up. And Melodon was looking at Nana as she was leaving. And yeah. And so Nana is just walking around in the sunflower fields. And so is Zakuri, actually. And Zakuri's still pondering over everything. And it turns out Nana and Zakuri end up meeting. They end up running into each other again. Oh boy! And so, yeah, they end up meeting again. And they're both surprised to see each other. And Zakuri tries to give back Nana her handkerchief, but then he accidentally drops it after being so nervous. And then the handkerchief gets dirty. It gets dirty with water, like dirty water, like muddy water. And then Zakuri feels bad about the handkerchief. And yeah, the handkerchief. Is it handkerchief or handkerchief? I don't know, because I feel like some people say handkerchief and then other people say handkerchief. Handkerchief. Ah, it's why are words? Also, hi Renegade, welcome. But yeah. But anyways, Zakuri tries to clean it. But then Joki appears. And then he ends up, instead of Kira Kira, he notices that Zakuri has some darkness in him. Not Kira Kira, but a pitch black darkness. And so he uses that, and then he summons. He goes ahead and basically turns Zakuri into. He turns Zakuri into a Zakurinda. Yeah. It's a Zakurinda, like the Katinda. There's Zakurinda. Although this is quite interesting because unlike the other the Makurandas, the Kurayaminda, and also the Katinda, the Zakurinda can actually speak. Interestingly, a Digimon? No, it's not a Digimon. And so Nana gets worried because the sunflowers are being destroyed, and everyone else runs away. And that's when Uta, Kokoro, and Purirun and Melon arrive, and they all transform to try and fight the Zakurinda. And this battle is quite difficult though. And like the sunflowers are being destroyed. Poor Hanae worked so hard on those sunflowers. Yeah. Looks like a dark mechanized version of Mordecai from regular show. I can kind of see what you mean, but yeah. But no, it's the Zakurinda. It's so. With the fight, they do try and stun the Zakurinda, and Wink is looking because everyone else is mostly more on the offensive side, like with their sub attacks. Meanwhile, Cure Wink is the only one with really like a defensive attack, really, which is her Wink barrier. And so, and also something that's interesting about the Zakurinda, it can mimic. It basically mimics Cure Idol's Idol Punch and Kyun Kyun Laser's laser beam. Cure Kyun Kyun's Kyun Kyun laser. Basically, it mimics those attacks, which is very interesting to see. And this is where after. Like as they're trying to see what to do, like Wink still wants to talk to Zakuri, which still surprises Cure Kiss. Kiss is surprised about this, and then like she does say that dark and light don't mix, she brings up what she said before. But Wink still wants to give it a shot. She still wants to try and talk to Zachary, despite maybe like they may be on different sides, but they can still talk things over. I wonder if Zachary has more control over the Zacharinda because it was created from the darkness in his heart. Cuddy had almost no control over Katinda. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's that too, because it's definitely different. And the way that Zachary turned into the Zacharinda versus Cuddy turning into the Katinda was quite different. So it could be that the darkness, when the darkness is used, like the darkness from his heart, from one's heart is used, that they have more control. Oddly enough, it's very possible. Yeah. Anyways, despite Kiss's worries about Wink, the other Cures are also very supportive about Wink trying to reach out to Zachary. And yeah. And so Wink runs towards the Zacharinda. And she's trying to avoid all the attacks. And she basically summons her barrier in order to block the I think it's called the Zachary beam. But yeah. And then as she's blocking the attack, she starts talking. She tries to reach out to Zachary to ask why is he on Team Chuckity? Why is he doing this? But Zachary doesn't really answer. And Wink keeps pushing for an answer. And she tells him that she wants to talk with him. She just wants to talk. Sorry, Plum, feeling ABC tomorrow. Bye, Kevin! Thank you for stopping by! Have a good night! Yeah, Wink really does want to just talk things out with Zachary. And then, after hearing that, the Zacharinda just stops, like, because he realized that's the first time that someone wants to hear him out. Like, that's the first time that someone wants to actually listen to him and, like, hear what he has to say and, like, properly talk. And then, but despite this, like, Zachary says that he has hurt a lot of people, and that, like, being part of Team Chuckity just suits him. But despite this, Wink is determined to bring, like, she knows that deep down, Zachary has his own Kira Kira. Like, just, it's faint, but it's there. And Wink believes in him. Despite everything that he's done, like, she still believes that he has some good in him. And then, while the other four Cures are watching, Zakyun just takes out some Kiraki lights, and everyone starts cheering. And so is Kiss. She's actually waving the Kiraki lights, albeit a little bit, like, not with as much enthusiasm as the rest, but she's still waving it. She's still still cheering Wink on despite everything. Shiny Pikachu, welcome! Yeah. So, Link takes one step at a time and approaches Zakuri. And then she's able to purify him. And she actually performs her solo song again, which I'm so happy. I'm so happy they brought the solo songs back. I was worried that they weren't gonna bring them back because of apparently they were quote unquote like not powerful enough to in order to to take care of the Kodayamindas. But I don't care at this rate. I'm glad that they brought the solo songs back. It's good. It's good that they brought them back. I'm glad. It would have been cool if it was a different song, like a different solo song, but I'll take it. I don't mind. It's nice here seeing them have their solo songs again. Yeah! And then after Wink's concert and her attack, she's able to purify Zakuri. Yeah! Zakuri is saved! And Wink obtains another Kirarin ribbon, which he holds. Yeah! And so, the sunflowers are come back to they're restored back. And Jogi was watching from afar. He still hasn't properly introduced himself to the Cures yet. But he's lurking, and he just disappears. When will we see him again? Who knows? But it's definitely interesting. And so after all of that, after everything, Nana checks on Zakuri, and Zakuri does hand over the handkerchief, although it's still dirty from being dropped earlier in the muddy water. But despite this, Nana gives it a proper cleaning and washes all the dirt off with clean water, and it's good as new. The handkerchief is good as new once again. Yeah. And then afterwards, Nana actually gives back her handkerchief to Zakuri, as a present, basically. She basically wants to give it to him. But despite this, he does take it, although he does say that now he's gonna have to try and find a new job. And this is when Uta mentions that Nana's courage was able to reach Zakuri. Yeah. And Zakuri was able to overcome. He was able to overcome everything. He was able to be purified. Excuse me. Yeah. He was able to be purified and gain the courage to basically open his heart. And basically allow for the small bit of kira that he has to shine through. And something also to note is Melodon is observing this all, and she because she was convinced that dark and light could not mix. darkness and light could not mix. But seeing how Nana was able to help Zakuri, she might be questioning if that's actually still the case. Can darkness and light still mix? Is it actually possible? Right, Coco? Open your heart, it'll be alright. Yeah! Exactly. Coco? Yeah, Coco! He's here right now. He just meowed. Right, Coco? What are you doing? But yeah. And so, Nana gives a wink. And yeah. And also, I didn't mention this, but basically Zakuri did say that he was... What, Coco? No, don't be too silly. He's being silly! No! Coco! Here we go. Zakuri did admit that he was now going to be a Cure Wink fan. And there goes Coco. Yeah. Zakuri said that he was gonna be a Cure Wink fan now. But after Nana gave him a wink, like her signature wink, Zakuri got embarrassed and basically said he hates her. And this does surprise Nana, but at least it's not the same, like, it's just more Zakuri being a little bit embarrassed is all. And yeah! And the episode pretty much ends there! Yeah! That was episode 25! Yeah! We actually went through it surprisingly faster than I expected. But it's a good thing though. What is a cat reveal stream? I don't know if I could do a cat reveal stream, honestly, because like it would really depend. Because Coco does like to move around a lot. Wait, speaking of, hold on, give me 1 second. I think Coco's being too silly. Hold on, I'll be right back. Don't, you guys don't be silly, okay? lie about that. She's a ghost. Woo! Was Coco getting too close to the PC? Actually, no. I think, you know when, because I have two cats, right? Coco and Savvy. Basically, I turned around to see Coco, and Coco, you know how cats tend to play bite each other? Coco was basically play biting Savvy. And the thing is, I think it was like close to, it was like, I think it might have been close to her neck, so I just wanted to make sure that like they were both okay, like that Savvy was okay. Savvy's fine, but yeah, it was a little bit scary because I didn't want things to get too out of hand. Cause Coco, like I know like cats tend to play fight, but I feel like sometimes it's hard to tell when. Unless it's obvious, it's kind of hard to tell when play fighting is becoming a bit too rough, you know? I work at a pet supply store and cats are, there's cats there? Yeah! I love seeing all the cats that are up for adoption. I wish I could take them all home with me. But alas, that would not be possible. I wish I could though. Do you have dogs up for adoption? Oh, were you asking Shiny Pikachu? There could be, who knows? There might be. Although, I think at pet stores, I tend to see cats more than dogs, interestingly. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems that there's often more dogs than, there's like more cats up for adoption than dogs are? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Or maybe I'm just misremembering. But I don't recall seeing like dogs too often. 2 ferrets? I'd love to have a ferret if I could. Ferrets are so cute. Have you guys seen a ferret? Wait. Have you guys seen how cute ferrets are? They're silly little guys. They're silly. They're so cute and silly. Like, I want a ferret. Like, wait, hold on. Let me get mammalian danger noodles. They're silly little danger noodles, but they're so cute. As terrible as it sounds, cats take up less retail space. No! I see what you mean there. But man, that's still sad. Maybe I guess that's why they're like, maybe they're specifically like dog, like I mean I know there's like dog focused pet stores probably. Yeah. It's still sad though. Man. Also wait, let me show the ferret. Like I want a ferret now. I want it look at the ferret. Look at this guy. Look at it. Look. What you want, this little guy? This silly little noodle? What you want? What you want, a little noodle? They're so cute. They're so cute and they look so silly. And I remember I forgot the creator's name. But there's this one person on TikTok who makes like videos of their pet ferrets, and it's so cute. It's so cute. And like and I think like she does, if I remember, they do this little thing where like they tickle the ferrets sometimes, like in a way that's like safe for the ferrets. But it's so cute. I forgot what it is, but it's just adorable. prefer bugs. There's something about scorpions that catch my attention. I keep forgetting scorpions are technically bugs, aren't they? Scorpions are technically, in a way, they're technically, they're arachnids. You're telling me scorpions and spiders are technically cousins? They're arachnids? Does that make them cousins technically because spiders are also arachnids? Are they? Ticks are also related? Ticks are related to spiders? In a way, oh dear. Actually, now that I think about it, I never really looked at a picture of a real life scorpion. Looking at it up close, it does look kind of. It does look kind of like a spider. Oh dear. I never realized. I don't like scorpions. That's fair. I'm not gonna show any pictures. I'm just looking at. I'm just looking for myself. But oh, I want a tail whip scorpion. Okay, wait. What's a tail whip? Wait, a tailless whip scorpion? Is that what you mean? Oh. Oh, okay, never mind. I regret looking that up. Don't look it up. Do not look it up. Oh dear. That was creepy. Is it worse than it sounds? Yes, it is worse than it sounds. Trust me. Yeah, the regular scorpion is better to look at than the tailless one. Now that you saw it, it's fascinating. Yeah, it's fascinating. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely. In my opinion, it's worse than what the average scorpion looks like. At the pet supply store, they have tarantulas, crickets, geckos, frogs, fish, birds, ball pythons, gerbils, hamsters, guinea pigs. Actually, I'd want a hamster. I like hamsters. I'll take your word for it. Yeah, please don't look it up. Don't look it up. It's trust me, it's worse. It's more creepy looking than a regular scorpion. Ugh. I want a hamster. Hamsters would be nice. The only sad thing about hamsters is and most rodents is the fact that their lifespan is very small. It's very short, so I don't know. I'd want a hamster, but then I'd be sad. Cause it wouldn't it just wouldn't last too long. But the hamsters are so cute. If it's a mix between spiders and lobsters, then I think I get the idea because I hate lobsters. Ah, I see. Yeah. I feel like it's a bit... I don't know how to describe it without it sounding unsettling, so... yeah. There's one comparison I can think of, off the top of my head. It's not that bad. Maybe for you! Maybe for you, but for me it looked terrifying. It may look like it's gonna cut and poison you, but it's a friendly insect, but it's not friend-shaped. Okay, it's just not... It's friendly, but not friend-shaped. Okay. It's good to know that they're friendly. Have you heard of the Newcastle Big Boy? Now I'm too scared to look it up. I don't wanna look that up. Ants are way scarier than scorpions. I'm scared to ask how. I'm scared to ask how are they scarier than how are ants scarier than scorpions? Oh no, maybe I don't want to open that. Maybe I don't want to like open that can of worms. To be fair, hamsters rarely ever die of natural causes. Interesting. Wait, actually, that makes me wonder. Ants are considered apex predators. What? They're really sophisticated then. I mean, they have like their colonies and all. Have you heard the huntsman spider? I'm not looking that up. I am not looking that up. Nope. Actually, wait. How long? Longest living hamster. Longest living hamster. Okay, the longest living hamster ever recorded is apparently 4.5 years old. Okay, that's not too bad, but it's still sad. It's still sad though, cause like, just hamster. Why are hamsters so short-lived? Man, they're just silly little guys. Like, look. Okay, wait, hold on. I still have the ferret image, but you see this guy? Does this look like they have any thoughts in their head? Does it? That's what I thought. There are no thoughts in its head. None. It's just a silly little guy. Have you heard of kangaroos? I have heard of kangaroos. I heard they're a lot more dangerous than you would think. Not only are ants super strong, they're smart enough to build bridges, use tools, and alter their evolution to suit their needs. That's scary! Why are ants like this? Do you think owls are cute or cool? I think both, actually. Because some could be really adorable, but others can look very mature and wise. So yeah. You could get a parrot and it would probably outlive you. How long do parrots live for? Wait. How long do parrots live for? Oh my god, 50 to 60 years? I did not know that. Huh. I did not know that most birds, most parrots live that long. Wow. Fun fact, the owl at work has watched Plum before. Yeah! I think you mentioned that. I think you mentioned that. It was a while ago, but I forgot when it was, but yeah! Owls are the apex predators of stealth. Oh. Yeah, they are very elusive. Wait, let me get an owl. Wait, oops, I misspelled it. Wait. I put an E for whatever reason and I got something different. Wait, what's that one bird? Because now I'm just looking at owl pictures, but there's that one bird, and I forgot what it's called, but it's just, like, I remember recently, there's this one image of that bird where it just stares at you. It just stares at you, and it looks so menacing, but it's so funny. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called. For your own good, never look up a cuckoo or a cowbird. Okay, I guess I won't. I guess I will not. Owls actually fly silently. They make no noise when flying? Interesting. Huh. I did not know that. Oh. Wait, I found a cute image of an owl. I think it's a barn owl. Barn owls are cute. I think barn owls are more on the cuter side of owls, of the owl spectrum. Wait, hold on. Let me show what I mean. Wait. Look how cute this little guy is. Isn't he adorable? Yeah. He's so cute. Like, they're definitely on the cuter spectrum, the cuter side of the spectrum. Like, there's like cute owls, and then there's like cool owls. The cowbirds are parasitic creatures? Oh dear, I don't... Is it actually a bird or is it just a name? I'm scared now. I don't know if I want to look it up. I don't know if like the bird is actually mean bird. It's a bird? Okay. Did you know that Australia lost a war to emos? Yes, I do know that actually. I have heard of that. They did lose a war to emus. Never mess with an emu. It's just so funny because like I just look up I looked up emu and like it's just like so silly. Wait, hold on. Let me get the emu. Like no matter what you look up for emus, they just look so silly. Wait. Like for example, like this, I feel like... Look at this! I feel like this would work as like a reaction image or something. It just looks like it. There's like a bunch of others as well. Oh, like this one here. Like, hold on. Look at that! Don't they look silly? They're just they're silly guys who won a war. Harpy eagle is something to not cross paths with. Interesting. Oh wait, the bird. Wait. I missed a lot. Wait, hold on. The cowbird. Wait. What is a cowbird? It's a bird and by parasite, it's just that the parents lay the egg in another bird's nest for the other bird to raise. Oh, that's interesting. Technically, this isn't an owl but an eagle, but I thought I'd share with you guys. The harpy eagle, it's both amazingly fascinating and terrifying. Okay, and you were talking about the harpy eagle. Wait, let me see. What does the harpy eagle look like now? Now I'm curious. What is the harpy eagle? Harpy eagle. What does it look like? Oh! Huh. Wait, let me see. The harpy eagle is definitely interesting. Wait, I found a silly image of it. It looks like it's judging you. Wait. Look at this eagle. Look at this harpy eagle. Doesn't it look like it's just staring at you? Like, it's like judging you for some reason. Totally judging us. Yeah! What have you guys done? Like it caught you doing something silly. Yeah, that's what happens when you guys are silly. When you guys are silly while I'm gone. The harpy eagle stares at you. Stares into your soul. It just goes. It's just literally. That's it. It's just staring into your soul. Wait, I can make it better. Hold on. Look what you've done. You were too silly. Now look what you've done. Don't show this to the god hamster. First the hamster, now the harpy. Wait, actually, wait. Someone pointed out something. You ever heard of the shoe bill? I think it's the shoe bill. The shoe bill's the one with that I saw that was very funny looking. Wait, shoe bill. Is it the shoe bill stork? Yes, it's the shoe bill stork. It looks so intimidating, but in a very funny way. Okay, wait. Okay, with the proper angle, like when you're face forward, like when you're facing, when it's facing in front of you, the shoe bill stork looks so scary. It looks scary, but it's also funny. It looks like it's smiling at me. Actually, I don't see the smiling part. It just looks so funny though. And there's a specific image that I know it became a meme. I don't know if I can find it. Hold on, can I find it? Oh, it's this one. This is the one. This is the one that became a meme. Hold on, where is it? Okay. Ta-da! Look how serious it looks! It looks more like a Muppet. Kinda! But like, basically, if you're facing the front of it, it looks so evil and intimidating. It's the evil and intimidating stork. That one looks more serious. Yeah, they mostly just look like they look most like when facing the front of them, they just look intimidating and evil. What in the world am I looking at? This is the shoebill stork, and from from facing the front of it looks very intimidating. It freaks me out because of the sound it makes. Oh, I actually haven't heard the sound of a shoebill. Shoebills can actually push their spines through their mouth. What? Whoa. It sounds like a gun going off? Oh. I should look it up. I should look up what it sounds like. Because I don't know what a shoebill actually sounds like. But yeah. Okay. As much as I want to keep yapping about animals and being silly, I do need to eat soon. So I think what we'll do, we're gonna call it here. Yeah! You ever heard of a bird called blue-footed, the blue-footed booby? Wait, blue was a bird called the booby, but yeah, I didn't really. Oh, I see. Its feet are literally. Its feet are literally blue. Oh, it looks so cute. Okay, please see the cute. Okay, let me show you guys the blue-footed booby. What image would be good? You know what? This works. It's the blue-footed booby. Basically, their feet are literally blue. Wait a minute. When was the last time you played? When was the last time you played Lethal Company? It's been a while actually since I last played. Also, this is the blue-footed booby. Yeah. Its feet are literally blue. It's kind of rare to see blue naturally in nature, so this is pretty cool. Even how vibrant the feet are, like the color of the feet. Yeah. I have a special bird for you from Mexico. Oh. Do you prefer small birds or birds of prey? That's a good question. I mean, every bird is pretty cool. You should stream on Twitch. Okay, here's the thing. Like, I don't know. Funny enough, I have like considered it before. Although, like, I would multi-stream. The thing is, it feels like whenever there's something like, there's also like, I did try streaming on Twitch just to see how it was like. Personally, I don't like. Personally, like, Twitch, like, it may not be for me exactly. But also, like, I'm just not like used to. I'm not used to like the whole like vibe there, I guess. And like how things work on Twitch as well. Because another thing with Twitch is also the fact that I know it's a bit more community based, and like there's a lot more like stream integrations that you can do with Twitch, but I don't know. I just prefer YouTube overall. Like, and also the fact there's another thing with Twitch. Basically, when you go live, when you hit go live on OBS, you're immediately live. With YouTube, there's like a bit of a second layer to it, which feels reassuring to me personally. But yeah, I have considered multi-streaming, but I'm not exactly sure if I will. And also, it seems like every time I start to consider multi-streaming, there's always something that ends up happening that changes my mind. So, yeah. I don't know if I'll ever multi-stream. Like, if I ever stream on Twitch, I would definitely be multi-streaming, because I'm not gonna stop streaming on YouTube. I just prefer YouTube overall. Yeah. I know YouTube has its own problems, but I just prefer it to stream on it over rather than Twitch. Yeah. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Look up Quetzal. The Quetzal? Is it Quetzal? Did I pronounce it right? Will you make more YouTube shorts? Like the short streams, or like just shorts videos in general? Oh, the Quetzal is so cute! Oh! Okay, that was worth it. That was definitely worth it. Oh my goodness, it's adorable. This little birdie is so cute. shorts videos? I probably will at some point. Wait, I'm just trying to open the image. There we go. I'm experiencing a lag spike. Uh-oh. Wait, is it lagging for anyone else? I think the stream connection should be good. Wait. Yeah, the stream connection is fine on my end. Maybe it's just on your end, Renegade Angel. Yeah, because it seems to be fine for me. Yeah. That's strange, I have my data on right now. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Slight loading bar, but fine now? Huh. Okay. The connection should be fine though. Should we finish episode 25 recap? It's almost 3 hours. We did finish it earlier, actually. That's why we're yapping about. That's why we're yapping now about birds. Hey, birds! Thank you for the headphones! It's stable now? Okay. That's good. But yeah, wait, did I not show the bird? I forgot to show. Oh, no, I'm showing the bird now. Look how cute it is! Look at it! It's so cute! Show the quetzal flying and showing the tail feather? Okay, wait, hold on. I need to get a good image of it. I don't know if, I think this is okay. Okay, this should be good. Okay. Yeah. This is the tail. Yeah, it's quite big. It's a quite magnificent bird when it flies. The burb is Plum. I'm a burb now. What? But I'm a magical girl. I'm not a burb. I'm not a burb. I'm a magical girl. Head pats and hugs. Thank you for the head pats. Yeah. Are you a VA? I am not a voice actor. I am not. I've had people ask me that before, and like some people say I should be a voice actor, but I'm not actually a professional voice actor. Want to hear a quick joke about the bird? What's the joke? Wait, this bird in particular, or a different bird? Or should I say the bird? Wait, what? Huh? Wait, I'm confused now. Not literally this bird? Okay. The quetzal is highly praised by the Aztecs for its unique feathers, and even used the tail feathers to make headpieces for kings. Oh! Interesting. And this bird has a lot of significance then. It's a very pretty bird though. Yeah! I am getting sleepy though. We're probably gonna call it very, very soon. I think I was calling it earlier, but it's okay though. This bird is really pretty. Cookies for everyone? Thank you for the cookies! Teacher, give me the bird. Points at animal bird. Kid, we'd love to, but the fox sensors won't allow it. Huh? Wait, what? I don't know if I get the joke. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I don't think I get the joke. I'm sorry. culture and ways of life. Yeah! It'd be interesting to look into it. I haven't really looked into too much about the history of Mexico. But I know it does have, like, I know there's a lot of, like, historical sites as well. Like, then again, every place has its own historical sites, pretty much. The joke is that the kid thinks he's talking about flipping him off. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that the bird was a term for flipping someone off, actually. I didn't know, so yeah, I didn't really get the joke. Sorry. Looks like a cute green phoenix. First time seeing the quetzal. Yeah, this is the first time. This is the first time I see this bird. Yeah. The quetzal. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that being said, I think we're gonna wrap up here. Yeah! Okay, so let me get my schedule. Let me get my schedule for the rest of the week. Yeah! Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna be continuing Deltarune Chapter 4! Yeah! I think there's a chance we might finish this chapter tomorrow, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We'll see! Yeah! And then, on Friday, we are gonna be playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate! Yeah! So that's gonna be... Yeah, so if you do have the game and you wanna play, then we can play! Yeah! And you do need to have a Nintendo Switch Online in order to play as well. Yeah! And then on Saturday, we have our members-only watch-along of You and Idol Precure! Yeah! So there you'll be able to see my live reaction to the episode! And this time around, we're watching 2 episodes since I missed out on the episode from last Saturday. So yeah! Alright, so those are the rest of the streams for the rest of the week. Yeah! And now, let's see, who can we raid tonight? Also, I do want to thank Delta Viridian for becoming a member! Thank you! And also Quixie for the yellow super chat! Thank you! Yeah! Alright. So, who is live right now? Oh, actually, it's been a bit since we raided into them. Hold on. Hold on here. Okay. I think they've been going for a while, but they're still going. So we'll give it a shot. Okay. We're gonna raid into Curtis! Yeah! Curtis is currently doodling a lot of things right now. Yeah! Yeah, and Curtis is a good friend of mine, and yeah, he's basically doodling. I don't know how long he'll go for, but yeah, he's still going, so, and I don't get the chance to raid him often, so yeah! Alright! So, for those who are new, when we usually raid someone, we usually leave them a little message, and that message is...